Hi guys, I wanted to share with you a little haul. So I'll start with the more boring stuff. I got this Gesso Liquitex Basics from Amazon Germany, and I'm kind of all the time moving back and forth between getting a jar of Gesso versus kind of this, squeezy bottle, because with this it's hard to put it back. You could if you open this. Battery died. So you could put it back, if you just open this, and then you can put excess back here, but I'm usually too lazy for this. So it's just that now that I'm doing a little bit more art journaling, I kind of enjoy the ease of having this bottle, and I can kind of guesstimate how much I need to cover, a spread. So we'll see how this goes. I also got some ink for my fountain pen. This is a Lamy, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, a Lamy fountain pen, and I love how it writes. So that's how it looks, if the camera will focus ever. There. And I got a converter actually also from Amazon, and so this is the converter already in the pen, and I wanted some ink, and this was kind of popular on Amazon, so that's the box. It kind of fell apart, so there it is. They have a bunch of colors, but I thought this gray would be nice. It's kind of, I guess, like a lighter, a bit bluish type of gray, and I had blue ink and I'm trying to get to the gray ink and it's not really working. So I guess I'll just write with it until I get to the gray. And I have to thank Ali Brown here on YouTube for enabling me to get this pen. So now I got also an order from Simon Says Stamp, and this was one of those items that, you're not sure how they got to your cart or why you got them, but I don't know, I wanted to try. So We Are Memory Keepers have all kinds of like party home decor stuff, and I don't do any of that stuff, but I really like these Glassine bags for some reason. They are ombre Glassine bags. There are 4 of each 6 designs, and by designs it means like these colors. And I don't know, I just thought they would be fun to use on like my own art journals, or if I decide to like bind them myself. And it's just some different texture. Oh, it's actually not a bag, it's just a sheet. Okay, well that's even more fun. So it's just like glassine sheets. I don't know why I was under the impression that it's bags. So I'll just show you the colors. This is beautiful teal. So there are 4. I think this will be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm excited actually. So this one's the green, which is probably my least favorite, but you could also just use the other side, or use like just this side, like the part that is more white. This is the yellow, and it's very cute. Then we have orange, also cute. Then this is, I guess, red, and the last one is super pretty. It's pink, kind of a peachy pink. It's more peachy in real life than the camera is picking up. So I guess they have some sort of machine. There's the goodie bag guide, this thing, which I don't have, and I guess you can make these into goodie bags. I'm sure there are like tutorials online, and you can make your own envelopes with this, or pockets or whatever. Very cute, and I like to have different, textures to play around with. Okay, so the next exciting thing that I'm super happy about is let me zoom you in a little bit, is the Dina Wakley media journal, and this is multi-surface journal for mixed media. I wasn't too sure about this one, but I decided to give it a go, and I'll tell you why I wasn't sure. First of all, the size is, there are 54 pages, and the size is, what is this? Okay, so 10.5 inches on 7 3/4, I would say. And the interesting thing about this journal is that it has different papers. So there is kind of, okay, this is some sort of paper, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. This feels a little bit more fabricy. This I know. This is the easy one. And I can't remember the English word. Burlap. There it goes. Burlap. And okay, so this is some sort of paper, but it seems very textured and kind of looks like, you know, those handmade papers. And then we have also canvas. And yeah, I'm not sure if there's like 2 different types of paper or if it's all kind of the same. But oh, and then there's the craft. Now my issue, the reason I wasn't completely sold about this once I saw it, is mostly the craft and a little bit the burlap, because I'm just not a huge fan of brown. And yeah, so I'm not sure. Obviously, you know, you can cover with white everything, and I think this would look super fun, like this texture with white. But that's the reason I wasn't sure, because the rest is very exciting, you know, just to play around with different textures. And, you know, you could also, what I could also do is just, if I really wanted, I could just take these out. It's a sewn. So the signatures are kind of stitched, so they're not glued. So in theory, I could carefully cut out the craft if it really bothered me. And then the craft is kind of the outside layer of each signature, and they are a little bit glued to each other, I guess, to keep it kind of more together. So yeah, I'm excited to try this. I'm kind of in need of art journals. Mine are getting close to being finished, and it's also actually really nice to have multiple ones that you can work at the same time, because if I happen to have an hour to, let's say, art journal, then it's, for me, even my heat gun is a little bit loud, and I usually have time when my baby is napping. So I don't have really the possibility to use a heat gun all the time. And then it's really nice when I can work on multiple journals at the same time. So that's why I also got a couple of extras. So that was one. And then the other one, I hadn't seen it anywhere, and I know it's new, and I was kind of interested of trying this new format. So I'll open this in a second off camera so it doesn't make you all, you know, so it's not like super loud. So this is the Vicki Boutin, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, junk journal. And so this is another mixed media line from American Crafts. The other one is Jane Davenport, which is sadly only available at Michael's. But this one is also available at Simon Says Stamp, which is where I got it. And I wanted to try if this is something that I would be interested in. So let me just open it now. So the first thing I noticed about this is the smell. And honestly, it smells a bit fishy. Yeah, I guess I'll have to cover it fast with paint or something. So it has this thick chipboard cover with this fabric wrap, like canvas wrap around the spine. And the size is, when it's closed, it's 9 inches on 10 and a half. Right, that should be 12. So 10 1/4 of an inch, sorry, so 9 inches on 10 1/4. and it has 3 rings. And then it comes with these, they are kind of cardstock, they seem to be, and kind of smooth. So there are some with tabs, and then there are some without tabs. And obviously you can customize these. You can make it into an art journal, you can make it into a scrapbook, whatever you want. So that's it. Let's see if it says how many papers there are. 4 tabbed dividers and 12 mixed media pages. So that's what it comes with. And then I got some extra. The extras that were most interesting to me were the watercolor paper refill sheets. And there are 12. And the fun thing about these, okay, now I got it. It's all in the package. So you see it says here style 1, style 2, and style 3. And so they have like a thing. So most of them are style 1, which is just regular one from pretty nice weight watercolor paper. And then these I thought were super fun, that, you know, it opens up and obviously you can add stuff to it. So there are 2 of those that open to the side, and then there are 2 that open like this. So, you know, I thought this would be really fun. You can also like cut these and kind of mess around with them, distress them. And the other insert that I got is the mixed media paper. So this I would probably use more with, you know, acrylics as opposed to watercolors or anything with lots of water. And this one is the same. So you have, most of them are just the regular type. And then you have the ones that open like this and the ones that open like this. So that's it. Okay, these don't smell fishy. It's just a journal. It's kind of weird. So I am excited to start working on these. I think the nice thing also about this that could potentially work for me is, you know, you can take out the papers and work on a few at the same time. You know, you could work in a series, you could just lay them out on your table and say like mist them or paint them, and I think that would be fun, and I think I'm gonna try this. And obviously you can put whatever papers you want into this. It kind of makes it easier, the fact that, you know, you just need to punch holes as opposed to like a regular journal that you could add stuff with like washi tape or sewing or something like that. But I guess this one is a little bit easier in that sense. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. I think that's all the exciting stuff that are new here. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.